Hello everyone, I hope you're having a blessed day. Today I'm going to take you through a fingerstyle version of Trust in God, Elevation Worship. I've been wanting to do this for a while, but I taught a couple lessons to you guys for a few sessions, so now I'm going to take you back to a song. And this is a really cool way of playing this. I really love doing it this way. So we're going to be capo on the 5th fret. We're going to be in the key of C major, and this will match the version that they're playing. So if you don't know the chords, in the intro it starts off with the G, then to an E minor 7, then to a C. I use a C major 7. Then it goes to a A minor 7, back to the C. So in the intro I go. So I'm just picking straight up the chord. I'm going. So very simple. So basically straight down. Then I hit that high note before I go to the E minor 7, and I do the same thing. Then I go to the C major 7. Same thing. Then I just hammer right here. I go. And I don't go down to the high note, so I don't really put my finger down there. So I just, after I hammer, I go. And I strum the C major 7. Now we get into the verse. I'll play it first and I'll show you. So what I'm doing there is I'm working off this G, and I'm adding the 9th right here. So I'm hitting the open G and I'm going. So basically like that again, open G to that note, then the open B, then I'm hitting these two notes together, the G bass note and that note, to the open G string. So again. Then before I go to the E minor, I go to the open B string. And I'm emphasizing the bass note and the G string there. So again, before I go to the next chord, the same open notes. So again. Now this part, I'm going. I'm saying third. Cause you've been the 4th man in the fire. So I'm saying it with the high notes, pedaling off the bass note right here. So I'm going. Okay, so that's the melody. Open B string with the C bass note. So I'm going. Then I slide the bass note down because now we're going to play like a G over B. So I just go straight up the chord. So I'm holding these two fingers down. To like the A minor 7, but I'm not strumming all the way down to here, so I'm just going. So again, that part. Okay, so I'll do the whole part. I'm just picking there like a couple strings, like the A and the G. Then you say the same thing, born of his. So that part again. Now it gets to the chorus. He just goes, so the B string to the open G. So B, that note, open G. Now we're just hitting a G bass note and then pedaling around with the open strings. And as I tell you guys always, I don't necessarily focus so much on a pattern that I'm going to be playing as much as I do keeping the timing of what I'm picking in time. I hope that makes sense. So I don't really tell you guys all the time, okay, play the 5th and the 4th and the 3rd and the 2nd, you know, unless it's like a specific pattern, like, you know, on Gratitude where I taught that to you guys. So when I'm doing this type stuff, I'm just kind of keeping the timing and I'm just messing around with the strings and the notes that are in the chord as I'm playing, with the melody, of course. So I'm going like this. So there I'm saying the melody, I'm going. You got to have that part in there. So I'm just pedaling back and forth from the open string to the G. Now there I'm playing that chord. So it's like playing an A2 here, but with a C bass note. And I'm going, the melody notes are high B, so that's what the melody's saying. So I'm going. So that's how I'm getting around this. I'm going. Back to the beginning. Now you go to that intro part in between before you go to the bridge, you know. Now that bridge part goes. So I'm going. So I'm holding the G and I'm doing that 2 chord, the add 9 again, with the open B string. So I'm going. So that's how the melody goes. So. Same melody throughout. I'm just changing the bass notes around. So then I go to the E bass note and do the same thing. Then the C bass note. Then the A minor with 1 finger. So to the C add 9, I mean the C major 7. So oops. Now on this chord, just let me show you one last thing. On this chord, you can actually eliminate, let's see, this note if you want. So you can just pedal like how we were doing that first melody. I can just go back and forth between these notes and this note. So I can do it like this. So I'm just going, like the picking is sort of like, look, let me turn my hand so you can see it. So I'm just kind of keeping a beat and keeping that bass note going in between. Otherwise it'll be empty if you don't every once in a while strike the bass note. So that's what you hear me doing. Right here. So here, you can just do 2 fingers. You can go. So open B with the bass note, back and forth. So there you go. As always, if you have any questions, you can always reach out to me. If you want my chord chart, I'd be more than happy to email it to you. I always leave my email in the description. I made this one very fast because I didn't want to drag it out for 30 minutes. So you can always slow it down. I try to turn, as you see, so you can see the fingers, you can kind of see the picking. And just remember, like I tell you, don't get so caught up in the picking always, like an exact pattern. As you work on the melody, you know, what I always will tell you is get the melody down first. That's important because, you know, I'm trying to implement the vocal line of what you're hearing. So work on single note melody lines first, then incorporate the bass notes in with the picking. So, you know, as you're starting out, you go. So see, very simple like that then. So you see, I simplified it, just emphasizing the melody line, you know. And then when you get to the bridge, same thing. You're just gonna go, like, pluck the bass note and let the bass note ring throughout the whole sequence and get the melody part down. So there you go. Simplified it with the melody line there. Okay, hopefully that was helpful. If you like what you see, hit the subscribe button, leave some comments, and as always, glorify God with your gifts and talents. God bless you guys.